Boys, big day today. Me and my boy P, we're on our way to the food truck lot. It's finally time to start looking at some food trucks. I have absolutely no idea what I'm looking for, what I'm gonna be looking at. Any of the prices, the size I want, the stuff I want. Well, I have kind of an idea of the stuff I want inside of it. But I guess today is going to be more of like a preliminary kind of search just to get a better idea of what we're looking at. But I am excited to finally get this part of the process going after doing nothing but cooking and refining and tweaking menu items. It's nice to go out and do something else and move forward with another part of the business or the business plan. So it should be fun. And if you guys have any suggestions once we get there, which speaking of, we are so late, it's not even funny. We are each running on about 2.5 hours of sleep, both on our deathbeds. So if we miss any details, if anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. And I guess we'll see you guys when you get there.
Right, okay.
We need a deep fryer, a flat top,
And you need a full size.
burners, yeah. Do all your trucks come like fully loaded with equipment or?
No.
Okay.
We never load them with equipment simply because, as you said,
Right,
it's
customized. I think that's more what I'm looking for anyways. Unless I find like a good deal on one that has everything I need. But yeah, that way you can customize it, make everything super efficient and all
They
that.
all go, yes, separately. So, I can start something here.
Oh, that's a nice bike.
Yes, that's right.
That's sweet.
So whenever you buy, if you go with any food truck, you know, where they build it for you,
Yeah.
they can go $40,000 to $60,000. They charging separate
Right.
builders.
Right.
So what I was telling to my customer, that's way even higher than the cost of my truck itself.
Right.
So what I've been advising the customers, as far as the equipment, you know, and everything, draw your kitchen
Blueprints, layout,
the way you want
yeah.
to see it. Based on that, you're going on the trucks. Usually it's 18 footers.
Yeah.
Sometimes they go, you know, in the full kitchen. Sometimes if you're comfortable driving bigger size,
Yeah.
on the road, that you can go 20, 22 foot cargos,
Right.
too, which we have as well. So taco, usually with some kind of line type of shifting, they taking longer. We do custom paint after if you want, or we have
Awesome.
partners who can do for you the wrapping.
Awesome.
So we can do partial paint, like rims and bumpers, let's say, and you wrap something, you know, bright and as far as your design. The inside, so the next step after you have a blueprints and you know what exactly equipment gonna be, we decide with the windows. If you want one window, two window,
Right.
you know what I mean? How if you want together, bigger, smaller, and around that we'll put the equipment already. So
Okay.
as far as the equipment, telling my customers better to buy, you know, if anything like heaters, generators,
Right.
you know, all that type of water tanks, all that you can buy on eBay, Amazon, online.
Yep. And me and my friends are pretty handy anyways. Even the equipment like getting the flat top and the fryers and stuff like that. Me and my friends are
You can
pretty handy. We
find
can
them.
do that
You can
ourselves
find
too.
them
Auctions.
all over.
Yeah.
Now it's so, you know, so much choices
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can choose and find. So that's what's going to be like 3, even not 4 times cheaper.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, as far as the plumbing and electric, I mean, we do plumbing if you need help some here and there to secure, but plumbing, electrician, you have everybody having their family, somebody who can, you know, handy
Exactly.
knows that. So basically, what we do for our customer, and that's what we're here for. That's why we don't build a food truck, even though we're capable, just because it's so unique and it's too pricey.
Exactly. Everybody has different needs too.
We help customers like something, you know, like exhaust system due to your windows. We
Yeah.
can change around so the fumes not going to, you know, towards the windows. We can replace the back doors, for example. We can install the windows that you bought under
Right.
discount. We can build a secure generator, some platform for you. Some people want sliding, some people want
Yeah.
just in the back. So we do more manufacturing type of,
Okay.
you know, work custom. We can remove the shelf, put the shelf, install the middle
Nice.
doors, remove the middle doors. You know, we can do LED lights, we can do custom grill, custom paint. So more
Very cool.
something around, you know, the customer.
Yeah, yeah.
Each truck goes, you know, through the service.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, you know, we're doing some deep, but we're capable to do like, you know, engines, front ends, so all the stuff.
And then if I were to get a truck from you guys, if I wanted to have my own mechanic look at it before I
No
buy, would
problem,
that be
absolutely.
possible? Okay,
Sure.
perfect.
Sure. We want to make
Perfect,
sure you're
perfect.
confident. We have the customers buying out of state, like the guy flying next Sunday from North Carolina. So we
Oh, no
make
way.
sure they fly here, we meet them at the airport, and they're
Mhm.
comfortable driving. We make sure to check one more time before they go, and they're going to be driving.
Right,
So no,
right.
we go them all.
What kind of special licensing? Do you need any special
No.
licensing, or is the size not big
For
enough?
driving,
Yeah.
no,
Perfect.
no,
Perfect,
nothing.
perfect.
It's all aluminum body, which means, you know, the body not going to rust off even in Michigan.
Yeah.
The only thing that you have to make sure the parking spot for those trucks, because obviously, you know,
Thank you.
uh,
Thank you.
the frame and everything underneath, like fuel lines, transmission lines, they still steel, you know what I mean? And you
Right.
have to park either gravel or concrete. If you put somewhere
Right.
in the grass, 1 month it's gonna be all rust off, and that's
Oh,
a big
no way.
headache. So
Okay.
make sure, no matter where you're gonna buy the truck, keep it
Right.
on a
Right,
very
right.
dry
That's
spot.
actually good to keep in mind because a lot of like festivals and stuff like that have their trucks parked on grass. So that's
No,
good
if
to
you're
know.
parking on the grass just for the event,
Right.
nothing gonna happen.
Just not like a permanent
But
spot
you
on
know,
the grass.
sometimes let's say you don't have event, you left for vacation for 2 weeks,
Right.
whatever, or you parked it for the winter, and sometimes we don't have that type of a winter where it's like real cold.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we have those, now.
for sure.
So that's the time where you have to make sure and then maintain. So they
Right.
clean them. They each truck goes. Sometimes we receive deposit before anything done. And customer wants to go his own way.
Yeah,
It's all about the budget, how you want to do.
for sure.
Um,
Would this be a full size?
no, this is short.
Okay.
So this one you can.
That's
go,
what I thought. Yeah.
Yes, this is a short one. Secure to put.
Gotcha.
This is about 16 for them.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
shorter, and this is 4. They're a little bit more narrow.
Narrow, yeah,
so
yeah.
If you will go right now on the full size 18, you'll feel difference.
Okay. Cool. Because this does seem a little small, but it's not a bad size.
So this is usually this is North Carolina guy buying.
Oh, nice.
So this is ice cream,
Okay.
which is perfect size for the ice cream.
100%. You don't need to be moving around too much. You got a couple of machines, a couple different stations.
Not
yeah,
too
that makes
small,
sense.
not too big. Right there size, yeah. Because sometimes they buy 12 footers, which would be right here. Then it's
Okay.
you kind of
Yeah.
cutting yourself.
That's more for like a coffee truck or something like that. I'm guessing.
So 18 footer is the standard size, but you can go bigger. You can go 18. This is probably going to be 18. This is standard 18.
Okay. That's a bit roomier.
That's how they go, yes. Usually that's more than enough. I've seen the full
Yeah.
build-up kitchen with this size.
Right.
I
Yeah.
have like a 20-footer, wider and taller,
Mm-hmm.
and some people prefer those. But this size truck I can drive and turn easily
Okay.
and park.
That's good.
Anything bigger,
Yeah.
you have to have experience. You have to
Right.
be careful. You can always,
Which is for sure something to consider, especially if down the line you don't expect to be there every day and you have employees driving it too. easy driving is definitely
I've seen the
something to consider
fryers, you know, expression system with this size.
too. Okay.
And I'm sure that if you
Good
went
to
on
know.
it, you've seen those too.
How many miles do your trucks typically have, or is it a big range?
It's a big range.
Okay,
Yes,
gotcha.
I have the trucks like this one starting with 40,000, and this one another one something in 40,000 miles,
Yeah.
and it can go to 240,000 miles.
Okay, just as like a benchmark, how much does this truck cost? Do you know?
This is 2020. Not sure. I think this is 40 or 60,000 miles. This would be right around. And I cannot tell you, that's how it's gonna be. Like this particular,
Yeah.
we go with each truck got his own budget.
Exactly.
And you never know. I have the trucks where 2016 I had to do all the way engine service, with the injectors, spark, further deep.
Yeah.
I have a truck I had to replace transmission, I have trucks I haven't touched anything. It's just, so that's where it's also, so it's not specifically, but like this one can be done, I would say 25.
Okay, that's about the range I was thinking for something like this. Sounds good. You want to take a look at the bigger one? Would this be considered full size?
This is full size.
This is full size?
This is
Okay.
basically the standard 18
Right.
for cargo kitchen, yes.
Okay. Do you think we'd need anything bigger than this?
I think you have to draw the blueprint out.
Yeah, I think so too. Because we'd need one flat top. Let's say that goes there. Fryers could go next to it. We need a prep, double sink, little prep area, a little bit of storage, small fridge. I think you could do that in this size for sure.
I mean, I've seen those.
Yeah.
This is the most popular size.
Okay.
And we usually keep that size. We have once in a while the customers who wants 22, and we have like one truck.
Yeah.
They have this. Sometimes they want those shorter. But most of the time that's the size.
Okay.
And I'm sure that if you go and just stop by in any food truck, and you will see that's 18 footers.
Okay. And do you guys service the trucks as well?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Yes, we
So
have
after
some
purchase,
diesel-
we can bring it back if we have any trouble.
We even ask customers if we're not far away, we would prefer you to bring it over because oil change, that's the most, it's easy thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's the most important part. So let's say you take it to some shop and you don't pay attention, and those oil change places, they use recycled oil.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Even for my own car, I always bring in my own oil, because they always try to scam you.
Exactly.
Always.
That's why, and this is the most important. It's a small thing, but it can create lots of
especially over time. Oil change after oil change, 100%.
Yes, and if you bring, whatever service we do, the inspection will go for free, so they can also come to the computer, check, here and there,
Right.
make sure everything is right. So, of course, it's always better to bring here, and we would prefer it even that way.
For sure. Okay, good to know.
So let's say like this, swing doors, sometimes customers want, we can replace it, or even, for the push, the Home Depot has those
Yeah.
single door with the push bar.
Yes.
So that's the type of job we do.
Okay.
Or you need some special brackets for some heavy equipment, like let's say the pizza oven people are put, so like it's scary piece of equipment, so we make sure that it's secure.
Or like the pizza ones where the oven goes out the top, and the smoke from the oven goes out the top of it.
Exhaust
The
system,
exhaust,
yes. The only thing when you're gonna be building writing, drawing the blueprints, always pay attention at the equipment weight.
Okay.
So you have properly to
Distributed.
exactly
Yeah.
within the weight, because you've seen probably the trucks, swing a little bit to the right or to
Right.
the left because of they didn't put properly weight.
Right,
That's
that makes
another-
sense. I'll keep that in mind. And then you said you guys do the windows yourself, so if I wanted just one or if I wanted one on each side, okay.
You can buy it online, just put this address, we're gonna receive it, inspect it, if something,
Perfect.
return them back, make the photos if something came damaged, and if not, install. And yes, we always ask the customer the moment we receive the window to stop by, so we draw where the cut, because once you cut
Yeah.
it's
For sure. And I'm sure there's a bunch of companies that you guys would recommend as well that do good work or
Yes.
have good stuff, you know.
And then another thing, when you do the window, that's you have to kind of like, play between the customers and employers. There is one height outside for the customer, comfortably,
Yeah.
and at the same time for the employer to work, because you see, this is basically, that's rub rail from outside,
Yeah.
and that's where your employer, kind
Right.
of like
Right.
operating height. And here's the customer. And different trucks again. And this is the customer, you see?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to have two windows though. One to take orders and then one to give orders, especially if you're at a big event. There won't be so many people all in one area on one
most
side.
of the time, the best way is for you to go on one of those, big food truck events
Yeah.
and just look around.
Yeah. It's funny, we were already planning on doing that, either going to a food truck festival or just in one day just go to as many food trucks in Michigan as we possibly can. One, because it would be fun to make a video out of it. Two, just do a little research. How fast do they get their orders out? How many people do they have employed
What kind
in there?
of food?
Yep, what kind of food? How do they wrap their truck or their branding and stuff like that?
The wrapping is easy right now nowadays because it's all, they do this all on computer, so anything.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
usually it's your logo or something around your menu, food,
For sure.
But
For
something
sure.
bright, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Something bright.
we passed a gas station like a couple miles down that way, and there was a food truck out there. It was just plain blue, no branding, no nothing. I thought that was kind of crazy because if somebody likes your food and they leave it, like, I don't even know what that place was called.
Oh
you
yes,
know?
and they have, it has to catch you and to remember.
Exactly.
There's a Hot Chicks over there, and I know that just the name by itself kind
Yeah.
of,
100%.
kicking in chicken, something, so with the, so it's something has to be something.
Yeah,
right.
gotta stand out a little bit, for sure.
Maybe, some places even, will allow you if you'll go on festival,
Yeah.
we're planning to build, would you mind if we'll go inside? And sometimes people,
Okay.
as you just camera, you're not going to be walking around touching, just,
Yeah.
kind of like put it inside, make surround video, and that's
Yeah,
enough.
for sure. And funny enough, we actually, I don't think we plan on getting the actual like customers on camera, but we do like a lot of social media stuff, streaming, YouTube, TikTok, all that stuff. I would love to, in one of the corners, to have like a mount for a camera so we could live stream the shifts every day. I think that would be fun too.
Yes, it can come up in the show even one day, who
Yeah.
knows?
yeah. Hopefully.
So,
Hopefully.
Let's go. I'll
Yeah,
show you
let's
something
look at some
here.
options.
Like this type of thing that, the phone grill or anything that's already, additionally changed something.
Yeah.
But this is I think they're still working on it, but the size.
This thing is clean looking. I like the green. It's not the color we're gonna go with, but the green's kind of fire.
Are you gonna go in?
Yeah. I was just admiring the color.
Oh, right.
I like the green, yeah. I'm not gonna go with green or nothing like that, but it is cool.
This is a bit taller,
Yeah.
but honestly, no matter which direction you go, the height's not that important.
Yeah,
AC
exactly.
will be needed no matter what.
Yeah, 100%. And if I wouldn't be employing anybody this tall anyways, because they'd all probably be in the NBA.
And this with the AC, that's the door I was telling you about.
Oh yeah, the push door. Yeah. I've also seen the doors where it's a full metal door, but there's a lock on it where you can unlock it and kind of turn it so you get like almost like a window or a screen or something. Those are cool too.
Those, yes, you can. Those specifically for the food trucks, and you can buy them online.
Okay. And then tell me about this truck. How many miles? What year? Price?
This is also 2020 gas. Probably in the same range. This is not completed yet, so I don't even know the complete budget of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say maybe 28, but something in that range.
Okay. Good to know. And all of these take regular gas or diesel?
We have gas and diesel.
Okay. Which would you
Because-
recommend?
It's your preference.
Okay.
Diesel, obviously, better mileage.
Yeah.
But again, do you drive or not? You know what I mean? Food
Yeah.
trucks mostly not. Some people go far away, even go out of state for some, for the
Right.
winter time. So that's one thing. If
Right.
you're going lots of miles, diesel. It's better mileage, and of course it can last longer.
Okay.
So those 500,000 can.
But I'm
make it
assuming
easy.
diesel engines cost more as well.
But the service, yes, again, you
Yeah.
have to make sure to service properly. You
Yeah.
have to make sure to do it on time, so there is more complication and parts more expensive.
Right.
But, in the long run, if everything done properly in the right way, it's gonna last 500,000. Again, for the diesel, it's nothing. You know what I mean?
That's
They can go
crazy.
way over.
That's crazy.
So that's where why people don't like diesel, because it's more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
They not always have a repair shop who can take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
But we tell our customers we do it here,
Right.
if you're locally. So, and the gas engine, it's like, if it's a 6.0 most of the time,
Mhm.
on the Fredliners, it's basically Hummer Silverado engine, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Easy to buy, you can easy service, if you have even your family members, we can take care of it. So it's basically, but at the same time, no matter what, the life, of that engine, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, if it depends, your distance driving,
Mhm.
you have to be aware, depending on if you have connections to repair diesel, it's just, both is fine. Again, it's
Right.
all about maintenance.
Yeah.
If you do the maintenance properly and you know who you're dealing with, then you should not have any problem.
That makes sense to me. That definitely makes
Some
sense.
people
to
say
me.
no diesel, period, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some people want, I want just diesel. So
Mhm.
that's why I'm telling you, I cannot recommend,
Yeah.
We know that when we release the truck, we service A to Z and give it to you, make sure it's all good.
Okay.
But then
Good to
it's, depending on how you take care of it.
Right. Right. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's good to get an idea, because I definitely have a lot more of an idea of what we want. I do think the full size is the right choice for size, for sure. I think we could fit everything in here. It's especially nice to know that I don't need a CDL, because I was looking online and I'm like, do I really have to go through
No.
all that classes for a truck? I could probably just go and drive right now, no problem.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that would have been a pain. But so how would the buying process work? How long does that typically take from like, hey, I'm interested in a truck, to driving out of here with it?
Again, it's a wide range. I have a trucks which is ready to go.
Yeah.
Of course, it's gonna take me usually about 2-3 days. We re-inspect it again, make
Mhm.
sure everything is good, check the fluids. So about 2-3 days to refresh, clean up,
Okay.
do the paperwork. So if the truck is like ready to go.
Yeah.
Sometimes, this is like a process truck. Customer,
Mhm.
you know what, I like this one.
Yeah.
And they tell us, can we do this, this, and this? So we put together wherever his requirements, what he wants,
Yeah.
the additional, put all in the paperwork, agree on the price based on what
Right.
he wants. Because some trucks even not painted,
Yeah.
They say, we don't want to get painted.
Yeah.
Can you just straight up here do this? So, or one customer, he said that he wants, I'll buy it, but can you please build a generator platform for me?
Yeah.
So, and he shipped the generator here, so we're working on it. So that's like, the shop might take about up to 2 weeks depending on
Okay.
parts availability and everything.
Okay.
So usually, no matter what, if it's not a paint job, if it's paint by itself, might take 10 days.
Okay. And then a wrap, I'm assuming, is a bit quicker.
Wrap much quicker.
Yeah.
Usually it takes them 3 days, I think.
Okay. Because we plan on opening early March of this, not obviously the spring just passed,
Yes.
but the coming spring. So it's good that we're doing everything a little early, so that everything will be done and ready. Because not only do we have to like get the truck finished with you guys, but we got to build it out, pass inspections for all the
That
food
takes time.
safety stuff, and that takes time.
That's
yeah.
what I was gonna ask. Do you have customers ever complained that the inspections take too long, the health inspections?
No,
They
no,
usually
I
like
think
a
they
month?
pretty much get used to it,
Okay, yeah.
It's been already, I think, 6 years in Michigan, right after COVID, that's when we kind of
Yeah.
Michigan came to this point. No, I think they pretty much okay.
You know,
Okay.
like, do you know if they ever told you the turnaround? Like, do they say like it's been like 1 month, 2 months before they get approved? Do you have like a number? Or?
No, I haven't seen. I can follow up with a couple customers. No, I think they're pretty fine. No,
Okay.
they
Pretty
easy
fast.
to-
Yeah, it's pretty
I know
straightforward.
Detroit downtown is the only which gives you problems.
Trouble, yeah.
Yes, they're the one who very strict and picky, and let's say, like you know, even in one of those Macomb, you know, you deal with one person.
Mm-hmm.
Downtown Detroit, you know, today you come with your paperwork, there will be one person, tomorrow you turn around and then there is completely different person who has different ideas, you know, so.
Yeah.
No, the downtown is the only one which can bring you troubles.
Okay.
Other than that, I think they all get used to it, they know what they're looking, that's, you know, repeating customers where they just follow their rules and regulations. And
Right.
So from our end, I didn't finish. So I would say about 2 weeks, if nothing crazy,
Mhm.
even if the truck not done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if something needs to be done, let's say the windows, you know, some maintenance, some remodeling. Usually in 2 weeks we can.
Okay.
That's if
Perfect.
not finished truck. Yes.
That's not bad at all, actually. That's not bad at all. Yeah, because I'm trying to like map out a timeline in my head of when I should have the truck bought, so I can start the process of everything. If we want to be like ready, like a couple, like 2-3 months before opening, just to flesh out all of the complications and stuff that come up. And it's probably gonna end up being the sooner the better. But
Most likely the end of next month.
yeah.
I think you need total to be comfortable and not to be in rush.
Mhm.
If you want to start March, I would say you need 3 is pushing 4 months.
Right.
From the moment you purchased it to the
Right.
moment where you're done with your license.
Okay.
So probably end of October, November-ish.
Okay.
You gotta buy it.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay. So, how many full sizes do you have right now?
I mean, they're all different years. So let's say if we're
Mhm.
talking about newer models 2020, this is the one that painted their
Mhm.
newer model. I have 2017, just, again, I need your price range, you know what I mean? And I have a trucks, let's go like Uniform Company.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're a little bit more mileage, not a little bit, they're more mileage. Right, they're big trucks, where the price is for the, you know, like 16,000.
Yeah.
But they also fully serviced. And when you do like, you know, the wrap, so all this kind of stuff, you know,
Right.
can be covered up, so we don't need it.
Right.
So this is, for example, 2016.
Okay.
That's the one we did. I don't know if they replaced the engine or did this complete service engine. This is
Gotcha.
also 18, but it's like 16.5 price range.
Okay. I do think I would be looking at the newer models, lower mileage.
Fredliners.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what's a scam? My brother works for Freightliner. He's an engineer who designs Freightliners. I asked, hey, could you get me some discounts? He said, absolutely not.
Fredliner is the Stepvan Fredliner. What's good is it's a truck.
Yeah, yeah.
So yes, it has 6.0 engine, but it's built more, and they have most of the time they have Allison transmission.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pricey one transmission. You have to be very careful, you know, do the service on it. But
Yeah.
if you do that, it can last forever. It's a very nice.
Yeah, I know they do make very good quality stuff. Trust me, my brother's told me all about them.
Oh, okay.
He's crazy about them. He's still a bad brother for not giving me a discount, but what are you gonna do? All of your trucks in general, is there wiggle room on the prices, or is it just sticker?
I mean, they're not much.
Yeah.
Of course, there might be, but the prices, like let's say this one, I gave you 16.5. That's already kind of, you know, out of my mind. Like, okay, because I know what you're looking for. There is no need to paint, no need to do this. You know what I mean? So, will $500 help for you? Maybe.
Right.
Can I do it? Probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not a killer. So
That makes
you always
sense.
build a relationship. As far as the price that posted on Facebook, where it's
Mhm.
like $32,000 posted, yes, I can go
Right.
sometimes sometimes $3,000 down, you know.
That makes
Especially
sense.
if the truck been sitting, okay, I'd rather sell it and, you know, I have another one and start new project.
Yeah.
Of course I can do that. So,
And then if I was interested in a specific truck, how long typically do they sit, do you think, before somebody comes and snatches them up?
you never know.
Yeah.
I have, let's say, some trucks can sit, you know, for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then certain customer come, okay, I want this, and they just come and buy, you know what I mean? The truck is
Right.
sitting, nobody interested, you know, and this
Yep.
guy came and out of nowhere bought the same day and left.
Yeah.
And some trucks, I know that this should be like gone fast, you know, it's
Mhm.
cheap, it's good quality, you know, this and that, and it's just sitting there,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And people want something different, so you never know. And the same with let's say I sold some trucks was high in March sales,
Mm-hmm.
you know, gone. The summer was like slow.
Yeah.
And now out of nowhere, you know, I have like 5 trucks sold in 1 week. So
Right.
like right there, just out of nowhere, easy.
Yeah.
Go. So you never know.
Okay.
I know.
That makes sense.
I think you know if you will just logically, everybody trying right now to start for the new season, which starts in spring.
Mhm.
So and everybody understand it takes them 4 months probably. So
Yeah.
that's why probably that sales start going right now because you know they finished with the vacation, we finished you know with all that stuff.
Yeah.
So they're ready to start for the new project, and now it's going to be busy time
Okay.
for us, and the sales will go up.
Right. That makes sense. Okay. So, do you have any other full sizes to look at, or is it just
Yeah,
mostly
sure.
these 3? Because when we leave, do me a favor. Can you send me the information on the first 2 we just saw, and this one, what they need, the prices, the mileage, and the years, and
Mhm.
everything? Okay.
Engine,
Perfect.
the size, mileage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is 2019. That one I'm not advertising because we have an issue with the title still waiting and it's
Makes
our
sense.
loss.
Yeah.
2019 also like probably 30,000. But this will be pricier. I have a partner along with it. You know, sometimes I have customers, can I invest money, can we buy together? So
Right.
So he probably will be, but it's a nice truck.
Okay.
It's a nice truck. It's very clean. 2019, the lowest mileage out of all my fleet, and but I think it's gonna be 30 plus. You know that.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think we'd be getting a better deal if we went with the green one as well, because 40,000 miles is basically nothing. That's basically a new truck.
It's basically yes, a new truck. But again, you know, that one sold. I have one inside. I don't know what's that one. But if you're looking for the newer models, then yes, probably, you know, that's where the truck. Actually, I have
Yeah.
one 2017.
Okay. I'll take a look.
This is 14, 13 years, a bit older. But again, you see, the body is aluminum,
Yep.
so which means that no matter what you save there,
Mm-hmm.
again, all this fuel lines and everything, we inspect them
Okay.
and make sure those will last and service them if they need.
Perfect.
So it's all about your budget, but I'm telling
Yeah.
you, if you're trying to be 40 to 60, be careful.
Right. That was just our idea
Yeah.
coming into it because we didn't have much of an idea because we've never opened a food truck before and we don't know anybody who opened a food truck before. We're definitely flexible on that number. Like I said, I would, like the one I'm most interested in right now is that green one because it has really low miles and because it's super clean. So if the tag on that is 25 and we can work a little bit, like I think I'm most interested in that one right
The
now.
last time we checked, no, I told you that's at 30.
No, the one before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the green one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or the one before that, the first one we
Orange.
saw outside. Yeah, the orange one. So yeah, it's not like that's like
Strict.
for sure a strict
Okay.
budget. We're definitely like we just want to go with the option that makes the most sense. We don't want to go crazy and do way too much, but we also want to make sure everything, you know, is good to go and looks nice and all the equipment is newer and functional and all that stuff, you know.
No, I understand, yes. So
Yeah.
take a pride and then.
But we also want to make sure we're getting the best deal too, you know.
I understand. Okay. See this truck? That's the customer that
Oh,
we have
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
fix. And this one, the way gone all the way to the left.
Yeah. What year is that Jaguar?
1985?
That thing's sweet.
Open your pocket, and if you want to just, you know, waste your money,
Yep.
that's the project.
Exactly.
This is 2017.
Okay. What's the mileage like on this one?
I'll not remember. I can bring the keys and check. I'll not remember
Okay.
on the top of my head, but I think it's 100 change.
Okay. I think that's a little high for me.
High for you?
Yeah. Just because a truck's like a long-term investment, so I think the lower the miles is for me, the better, because that
Okay.
means it'll last longer, and that means there's less like potential for problems that arise down the line.
No,
You know?
that's the right way. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen when we started this business, right during the COVID, I think we've been servicing these trucks, and then we bought 50 step vans, the olders when the fleet just
Yeah.
sold out, went out of business. And we started selling step vans with 3,000, 4,000. I think 6,000 was the top, the most expensive truck that I had back then. And I've been telling customers, yes, when after the years they still
Yeah.
come in, oh, do you have something for the same price?
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? It's kind of strange that you're still asking because I'm sure you know those 200,000 miles, 300,000
Because there
miles.
could be no problems with it now.
Some of them,
In
yes.
a year, 2, 3 years, something could just come up like that you never expected, you know, just because it's older, you know, or not older, but more used.
Mileage,
Yeah,
yes.
more mileage.
Then yes, I think that's what you're looking for. I would say this row is.
Yeah, I think we got our 3 best options right now: the orange, the green, and then that white one.
Okay.
I'm a little more interested in the orange and the green, but that one's still an option. So yeah.
This I think this I don't remember the mileage. This is the diesel one, the green and white.
The
Green and white one.
I was looking more at that
Okay,
green
that's-
one. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. So that one, and then I believe it was that white one with the green, the all white with the green front bumper. So yeah, whenever you get the chance, just send me the info on that, and I'm sure we'll be in touch like very soon, because I think we want to get moving sooner rather than later.
It takes time, yes.
Yeah, just to get the process started, and we can, you know, if there's like bumps in the road or like delays with not just like your guys' stuff, but even with like getting equipment, the licensing, the food inspections, everything like that, just so we have a little bit of like buffer. So if something does get delayed, like it still
You
won't
have
be a
some
problem.
time, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
But your first homework is
The
blueprints.
blueprint and everything,
You have
yeah,
to you have to put
100%.
together all your menu, what kind of equipment you need for
The
it.
menu's done.
Now
the
you have
equipment I
to-
need's done. Now I just need to figure out where I want everything
And the sizes, yes, you have to
Yeah.
take all those because every square inch
it
matters.
matters. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Then, I do think do you think that's a little flexible with the sizes of equipment, just because there's such a big range of equipment that regardless, like we're getting a full size, regardless, we're gonna find equipment that fits, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that shouldn't be a problem because again, the 18-footer cargo is the standard.
yeah,
Anything longer, usually it's for a more specific kitchen where they need, that's
Yeah.
whereas the food is more, line up.
right.
And anything smaller is obviously usually,
Right.
hot dogs, ice
Yeah,
cream.
we're doing sandwiches, so I think the thing that's going to take up the most space is probably going to be the flat top, because the fryer is only going to be mostly for sides like
Do you have
fries,
grill?
stuff like that. Yeah. Well,
Not
I
full
know,
size,
no,
not
yeah,
big
no.
one.
Like, yeah, I think a flat top's really all we're gonna need, because the only we have one fried sandwich that'll be like on the flat top at Cubano. It's like pressed and fried in butter on the flat top. And then we have a patty melt, which is all on the flat top. We have a actually the chicken katsu sandwich is a fried sandwich, but you don't need that big a fryer for it. And then a Philly cheesesteak, which is also done on the flat top.
No, I think you'll be safe.
Yeah,
You'll be
I
safe.
think so too.
I'm not sure, you have to check. I think they'll require for that type of kitchen the 3 sink, not 2.
Okay,
I
that's
think.
good to know.
I think so, yes.
That would make sense, a 3 compartment sink. That would definitely make sense. So we would have to
Yeah.
add a little extra room for that
Mhm.
too.
They
Yeah.
sell one complete unit with the 3 sinks.
Right. That makes sense. So yeah, we will get started as soon as possible on the blueprint, and then yeah, we'll be in touch. Thank you so
Sounds
much.
good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It was a
thank
pleasure
you.
meeting you.
You
Thank
too.
you
Drive
for the
safe. Have a
time.
good weekend.
You
You
too.
as
Thank
well.
you.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
I'll send you information with the photos.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bro was still walking like he's in an edit.
Bro, that was actually very successful. I learned a lot today. They got some nice trucks here too.
I know you like the green one.
The green one's so fire.
Calling
And
your name.
I don't know if it was the color that initially got me to like it, when it doesn't matter because I'm getting it wrapped anyways, and that is absolutely not staying the color. But I do love that
I
truck.
think, you know what I think it is?
Uh,
I think, not saying you're an odd guy, but I think like that truck was calling you because you appreciated that it knew its identity was green, and I think like your identity is like Anthony. So
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's why I called. That's what I saw at least.
yeah, I think it was speaking to me a little bit. You know, when you go to like a pet store and you're looking for a dog and you're not expecting to get a dog that day, and you just find the right dog.
Yeah.
You know, or it's either that and the truck was calling to me, or I'm the most impatient lad on planet Earth, and I'm just in such a hurry for some reason to give
But-
somebody my money.
When you watch back the footage, audience, look at the way Anthony's eyes lit up. The second he saw that truck.
I like the body shape of it too, dude. That thing's nice.
I think it was love at first sight for you.
I think it might have been, bro. I think it might have been. That lady was super nice too. She was super helpful.
She was.
She was super helpful. This place is kind of cool. I thought it would be hard finding like places to like look and get a good idea about these food trucks. I thought we'd have to go like person to person on Facebook Marketplace of individuals
No,
selling their
this
trucks. But this was actually so clutch. They got a lot here, dude.
Yeah, it's a big.
Hey, screw the truck. Let's leave with that Jaguar, bro. Or the motorcycle.
How much money you got, bro? Are you a secret billionaire?
All right, so that was actually a very worthwhile experience, very much worth waking up at 7 a.m. for. I got a lot of information out of that. We found a couple of trucks that we are very much interested in, but we are definitely gonna still look at our other options, especially since we got a little time. We're gonna get more information on those trucks in like a week, So that gives us a little bit of time to go look at other trucks, look at other companies, look at other lots, find more information. Next thing on the docket is definitely getting a blueprint ready, definitely looking into at least finding like a good range of prices and a good range of options, sizes for equipment, and figuring out exactly what we need for health code standards, which is going to be a pain in the back, but you got to do what you got to do. Getting a blueprint done, making sure everything looks right in the eyes of the state and the health department. But I think that we are going to have a truck here real soon, whether it was the ones we were looking at or one from somewhere else. But it's very nice to see some progress and have something physical move forward, in terms of like, it's a big difference when you're just working on menu items versus actually like, hey dude, we bought the truck, like this thing is very real now, we got to start, you know, kitting it out and getting equipment in there. So I'm so excited, I'm unbelievably juiced that if the fire wasn't already super lit under my buns to get going, it's just got a bunch of propane thrown on top of it, and boys, I'm juiced. Don't forget to like and subscribe for whoever made it this deep into the video. Thank you for sticking with us. Hopefully you guys will be around to see the next steps. Lots more videos coming. Yeah, I guess that's it. Love you guys. Bye bye.